What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's loose. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They kick it away on 4th down. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So the James Madison Dukes offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it... So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Sam Houston. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air, it's Barnett. Intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Texas State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you've got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Sanchez. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Barnett. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with him. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Finds his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Dukes decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Looks it in at the 40. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Oh, they're after him. He's got the back in the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking to the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Hand off from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure coming. Caught near the sticks. It's Lions. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Hit as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They'll try to get it through the air. He's going for the big play. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Texas State! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that's Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see
first play of the drive comes from the 38. Give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Jackson will throw. Flips it out in the flat. Makes the stop at the 49, giving 5 yards on the play and a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Anderson. Wide open space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Bobcats are on the move. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Makes the catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's past the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. On the option. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create.
Right down the gut of the field. He's at the touchdown, Bobcat. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was...
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Burgess. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of pain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. The Bobcats get enough to move the chains.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's Anderson. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. No good. They'll get this drive started from the 29. He wants to change this route. Jackson gonna throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
It's complete on the right side.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bobcats! back on the option.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Jackson will throw. Get it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. The sure hand, it's Anderson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell the defense.
Ball is free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10 for the offense. Quarterback may change this route. Jackson gonna throw it. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Nice move to keep running. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on first down. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. Pass interference. Defense. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Jackson will throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, when you know
Oh, he's not punting, he's going to throw. And the pass goes in. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Jackson going to throw it. Here's a hit. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Bobcats send out the punt unit.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit just out of
the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He lets one fly deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. Might want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Excellent coverage that time. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Bobcats are flying down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And he knocks it through, and they take the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 7 over Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Dropping back, it's Howard. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a throw downfield late. What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge play. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Chappelle. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Raging Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The play action fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top.
Big time kick late in the quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jackson will throw. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the... He'll take the deep shot. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Texas State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. Defense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Sets up the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to sling it on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. After the misfire on that 52-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 35. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
These situations in football come up all the time. You practice them all throughout the week. Short yardage, gotta have it situated.
They stripped it out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Bobcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to move the chains. There he goes! And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. Now from inside the red zone. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds and complete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. Picked off to stop the threat. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play and they'll... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll keep it himself. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
1st and 10 from their own 17. Jackson will throw. Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it.
Going over the top. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you could spin on the other side. This offense is ripped.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. With the catch, it's Sparks. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? And the... Oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. Hums it downfield. And the pass is in. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course, he was going to be going towards his primary target. You just can't hook up for the completion.
They're setting up the screen. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. After that last fake, I think we know why he's a punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. They're able to put a stop. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning on the Jets. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes a grab along the right sideline for the huge gain.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
And the Bobcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Trying to find the end zone. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Texas State Bobcats. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Okay, ready?
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Bobcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. And the defense got him at the 27.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He makes the catch. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And the Bobcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Marches ahead. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quarterback making checks. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing
the lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Burgess. Quickly complete. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Handoff from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays.
Sneak gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show. On the dump. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Bring in the heat. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Caught close to the marker. It's Lions.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like at third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now,
he's going for it all. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas State.
and man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Quick pass on the fly motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Leaves it with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And these 2 defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half.
Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
quarterback never saw his guy early enough.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next one.
Yeah, and I think the comeback route when you're running against man is so hard to defend because I'm that DB. I'm thinking I can't get beat deep. I can't get beat deep. And then all of a sudden, he slams on the brakes and comes back to the football. Really hard route to defend.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it set up on the outside. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where he can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he had just enough leg to somehow will that thing over the crossbar in the right corner. And that will... First play of the drive comes from the 41. Going right to work up top. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago, you're not doing it here in big-time college football. Not good.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bobcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Finds his man. It's Sparks. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Has to get there to move the sticks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not...
with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas State Bobcats. And the Bobcats buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Pulls and fire complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Bobcats are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside for the wide receiver.
He's going for a big play downfield. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires one high and deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and an even better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
Right back to the air on second and 10. The quick out. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pitch it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Oh, a lot of space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bobcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Makes the grab. It's Sparks. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, he leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Bobcats. Great job by the back on the option.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He might want another play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires left. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many... They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bobcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Creates a little room. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will signal for the fair catch. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Steps away. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's the Spartans. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 38, on to punt it away.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it. Touchdown, Bobcats. And that one will give him the lead.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's...
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He'll start this drive firing. Hauls it in.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's the Sparks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Fires into the end zone. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Man, we needed that.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. And the Bobcats get enough for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much to these players. They worked so hard this offseason. You're right. It was a roller coaster of a season on the field, but they got the win here at the very end of the season to earn that trip.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Bowl Week. Glad to have you with us from Boca Raton, Florida for what ought to be an exciting matchup in the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
On the ready? Here we go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Bobcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line of the big red zone opportunity here. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? Finds it back in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything.
It's a seam wide open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. just when they're looking run, now up top. Touchdown, Bobcats. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, the running back looking for room. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show.
Got it in stride at the 15. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air on first down. Looking for a huge play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Bobcats will punt it away. Forget the kick, he wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The inside handoff. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Right back to it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half, or as they call it here, just another typical Boca Raton Bowl.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Needed just a little more help. 9.
And your Texas State Bobcats will take over 1st and 10.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has... Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a deep man. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted for the 11th time. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Might be looking to run. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Bobcats are marching down the field. Looking for space. It's Burrell. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They go to the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. The Bobcats Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
They'll run it to the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never remember.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.